Hello everyone, welcome to Digital Decode. In this channel, we are going to learn about Microsoft Excel, VBA Macro and Power BI. These are the main applications which are used across all the organization. In today's session, we are going to learn about Microsoft Excel keyboard shortcut keys. There are a lot of keyboard shortcut keys available in Microsoft Excel, but in today's session, we are going to learn the shortcut which we use in our day-to-day process, which everyone must learn. This will definitely improve your speed when you work in Excel. Also, there are three types of shortcut keys available in Microsoft Excel. The first one is direct shortcut keys, and the second one is indirect shortcut keys, and the last one is quick access toolbar. Let me start with direct shortcut keys. Go to Help, type Excel keyboard shortcuts. So keyboard shortcut in Excel, click this link. So here if you see, there are a lot of shortcut keys available for Excel. But do you think we use all the shortcuts in our day-to-day process? Definitely no. So now what we are going to see is the shortcut which we use in our day-to-day process. So let me take you through one by one. So the first shortcut, to insert a new workbook in Excel, press Ctrl N. So here I have Excel keyboard shortcut keys. This is one workbook. If I press Ctrl N, I'll get one more new workbook. Second shortcut, to insert a new sheet in Excel, press Shift F11. So here I have 6 sheets. If I press Shift F11, I'll get some more sheets. To switch between Worksheet tab from right to left, press Ctrl Page Up. So you can navigate from right to left. Fourth one, to switch between Worksheet tab from left to right, press Ctrl Page Down. Let me select the sheet. Let me press Ctrl Page Down. It will navigate sheet from left to right. To select entire row, let me keep my cursor here. To select entire row, press Shift Space. It will select the entire row. To select entire column, use Control Space. To select entire data, let me keep the cursor on the data. If you press Ctrl A, it will select the data. Again, if you press Ctrl A, it will select whole sheet. When you keep your cursor out of the data and if you press Ctrl A, it will select entire cell. But if you keep your cursor on the data and press Ctrl A, first press, it will select only the data, only the second time it will select the entire sheet. Now we are going to see the navigations. Let me keep my cursor in A1. To navigate from range A1 to end of the report, press Ctrl down arrow. So it came to the end of the report. In case to navigate to top of the report, Ctrl up arrow. To navigate to right side of the report, Ctrl right arrow. To navigate to left side of the report, Ctrl left arrow. To go to range A1, so I keep my cursor here, Ctrl O. It will take you to the range 1, the first cell of the report. To go to end of the report, use Ctrl N. I can keep my cursor anywhere. If I press Ctrl N, it will directly go to end of the report. So end of the report, I mean the last column and the last row. So wherever it ends, so that is the end of the report. To move to first column, press home button. I keep my cursor here, I press home button, so it will go to the first column. To display or hide ribbon, Ctrl F1. So ribbon is nothing but, this is the ribbon, Excel ribbon. To hide or unhide, press Ctrl F1. So my cursor is here, so using keyboard, I am hiding and unhiding. To go to print preview mode, Ctrl F2. So this is the print preview mode. So here you can directly check and directly give print. To insert a comment, press Shift F2. In case if you want to insert a comment here, Shift F2. So I can say high sales, or here I can give high sales. Here I say low sales. So just press Shift F2 and insert the comment. To define name, press Ctrl Shift F3. Assume I want to define a name for the month. So let me select this data, Ctrl Shift F3. So it will ask whether the name should be based on the top row. So I say tick OK. So now if I select this, you can see here. So this data defined as month. So wherever I am, my cursor is here. I can directly go and select month. It will come to this place. Even we can directly come from other sheet as well. Next, to get a name list, press F3. So by pressing F3, I'll get the list of name. Now I have only month. Okay. So in case I define name for this as well. Okay, I select Wednesday, Ctrl Shift F3. So now you can also see Wednesday here. So now if I press F3, I get both the names. From here also you can directly select. To repeat last action, F4. So when I say repeat last action, so let me give a color here. Okay, this is my last action. So in case if I want to repeat the same color, I can press F4. It will repeat the same action. Next, to save as the workbook. So this is a workbook. Okay, in case if you want to take another copy, press F12. So here I can rename it because you cannot save it in the same name. You can rename it, or you can change the format and you can save the file, or you can take one more copy. Next, open Excel file from folder. So you can use Ctrl O to open file from folder. So I can go to desktop. I have a report, sales report. I can open this using Ctrl O. Close selected workbook or active workbook. So now I have this workbook. I also have sales report. Also have book. Assume I don't want book. So I can press Ctrl W and close the report. In case if I don't want sales report, again I can press Ctrl W to close the active workbook. Next, to make your text bold, this is the easiest one. Everyone know, Ctrl B. So let me select the header, Ctrl B. To underline your text, so this is Ctrl U. This is also easiest one. To save the workbook, press Ctrl S to save the workbook. This is also easy. Ctrl X to cut the data in case if I want to cut the data. Like I have data here, I'll press Ctrl X and I can move the data. Cut is nothing but it's moving the data. So I want to move here. So the entire data will be moved here. Again, if I want to move back, Ctrl X, go to that cell. To copy data, Ctrl C. So let me select this data, Ctrl C, and wherever I want to paste, I can select the sheet and I can use Ctrl V to paste the data. You can also press enter. In case if you want to place it in the multiple place, you can use Ctrl V. So Ctrl V is 29th, we have already seen. To update data in selected range, Ctrl enter. So let me explain this. Okay, so I have selected this range. I updated some value. So if I press enter, the data gets updated only for that particular cell. But in case if I want to update the data for selected range, you have to hold Ctrl and enter. So now I have selected the list of range. So I update 1000. If I hold Ctrl and enter, so the data get updated for the respective selected range. In case here also I select, I'll give XXX, Ctrl enter. It gets updated for the selected range. To go to space special dialog box. So when I say space special, now I have formula here. I want to paste this formula in this cell as value. Generally what we do, we go to home, we go to paste and we go to paste special values. Okay, to go to this dialog box, the paste special dialog box. So to get this screen, you can press Ctrl Alt V. Next, insert row or column. So in Excel, basically to insert row or insert column, so it's better to select the column, and using Ctrl plus, you can insert the column. Insert the row, and let me select the column. Ctrl plus, so you can insert a column. Also, in case if you want to insert a cell, so I keep my cursor here, Ctrl plus. In case if I want to insert a cell here, so I'll say shift cell down. I'm going to insert a cell. These two cells will be moved down. Okay. So to delete row or column, to delete row, again as I mentioned, you can select the row and pressing Ctrl minus, you can delete rows. Similarly, for column, you can select either one by one column, or you can also select multiple column, use Ctrl minus to delete the columns. So directly insert row or column if row or column already selected. So I keep my cursor here, Ctrl plus. I can choose entire row. So like this also you can insert the column. Then you can use F4 to repeat last action to have multiple rows. Similarly, you can do for column. Same thing for so delete. So let me select any one cell, Ctrl minus, entire row. So it will get deleted. Then I press F4 to repeat my last action. Next, to find data. In case if we want to find any specific data, let's keep Excel here, Excel here. So press Ctrl F, and whatever data you want to find, you can type. So it will show. So in case if you press find all, it will show wherever you have Excel. So at one shot you can you know how many places you have Excel. In case I have Excel in other tabs as well, this tab, sheet 8, sheet 10. Okay, so in case I want to find for other tab, so same Control F, go to option, just change this option from sheet to worksheet, sheet to workbook. So now if I find, it will go one by one. If I say find all, so it will tell how many places we have Excel. So in case if I want to replace, next one, to replace the data, so wherever I have Excel, I want to replace to Excel training. So to replace, use Ctrl H. So find Excel and replace Excel training. So I'll make it replace all. 5 places it got changed. So Excel become Excel training. Again here also Excel change to Excel training. So Excel change to Excel training. So next 38. To create a table. In case if you want to create a table, press Ctrl L. So now I have data here. Okay. Let me copy paste this. Select the data, then Ctrl L. So it will ask whether your data has a header, just tick and OK. So this is a table. So the advantage of table is, so now I am in the last row. Okay, just press tab, so you will get a data. Again, you can type Jan, you can update whatever you are. Even if you see here, the total gets picked automatically. Again, you can insert one more row. So then you can add, then things get added automatically. To apply some formula. Okay, so I have a data here. I want to apply some formula. Let me make it total. So press Alt equal to get some formula. You can also paste. Just pressing Alt equal, you will get the sum. It can be for both rows and column. I'll keep my cursor in the column. Alt equal. So it will get the total. To fill down the data, press Ctrl D. Now I have a formula here. I want to apply the same formula till down. So what I can do is, I'll hold Ctrl down arrow to drag, then Ctrl D to fill down. So whatever data you have, it can be a data, it can be a formula, so that will be applied for all the selected cells. To fill right side, now I have a data here, so I want to fill this data till total column. So I select this, press Ctrl R, so that gets applied for all the cells. Insert hyperlink. Basically, hyperlinks helps to link sheets or link file. So let me select this cell. I'll select sheet 5, Ctrl K. So if you choose the first option, existing file or web page, you go to desktop, I choose sales report. You can also define name, what name to be displayed here. So I'll say sales report. I don't want other things. So now this is the sales report. If I click this, the file will open automatically. This is the sales report. You can also link sheet. So now I'm going to link sheet 1. So again press Ctrl K. Choose the second option, place in this document. I will choose sheet 1. So here sheet 1, you can also define range. So when you select the sheet, so which range you want to choose. Now I kept A1. So now if I click this, it will directly go to that sheet. Again, if I want to go back to the original sheet, press F5, enter. So it will go back to the original sheet. If you want to go to the sheet, click the sheet one. So it will go to the working sheets. Next, select all cells that contain comments. So press Ctrl Shift O to select all the cells which contains comment. So here I have a comment, here I have comment, and here I have a comment. In case if I want to choose everything, Ctrl Shift O. So it will choose all the comment. In case if you want to delete, you can delete the note. To get today date, press Ctrl colon. So in case if I want to get today date, let me delete this, keep it here. Ctrl colon to get today date. To get today time, the current time, Ctrl Shift colon. That is 45. 46. To navigate to source data, assume I go here, I'll say total sales equal, I link to this total sales. Okay, so now automatically I get this number here. Now this number comes from sheet 1 I-15. So if you want to directly go to this cell, press Ctrl square bracket, open square bracket. So it will directly go. Again, if you want to go back, F5, enter. Pressing Ctrl open square bracket, it will directly take you to the original source link. To display format cell, press Ctrl 1. So let me select this, press Ctrl 1, I directly go to format cell. So I select number. So I can go here, I can give whatever format I want. Similarly, I have for others as well, alignment, font, border. To go to format cell, you can press Ctrl 1. Apply or remove strike through. So you can press Ctrl 5. So in case if you want to strike this, assume this target is achieved. Ctrl 5. To remove, again you can press the same. (49). Ctrl 6 to hide or unhide objects. Let me insert object. Let me insert some shapes. Here I have one shape. Insert some more shape. So now I want to hide the shape. So Ctrl 6. To unhide, again Ctrl 6. Pressing Ctrl 6, you can hide and unhide. To hide rows. So in case if I want to hide this rows, Ctrl open bracket. To unhide rows, so wherever it's hidden, just select the top and bottom cell, then Ctrl Shift open bracket. Ctrl Shift 9 to unhide the rows. To hide rows, Ctrl 9. Ctrl 0 to hide column. So I want to hide this column. Let me select this. Ctrl 0. To unhide column, select the first and the last column. The column gets hide. The column got hidden. Then use Ctrl Shift 0. To change to formula mode, so now I have formula here, here. So in case if I want to see, now I can see only numbers. In case if I want to know, so what are the cells contains formula. So you can use Ctrl backquote. So now this is the formula mode. Here you can see what are the formula you have. To apply number format, you can press Ctrl Shift 1. So now if you see here, so number format is not applied here. So I can press Ctrl Shift 1 to apply number format. Apply time format, you can choose Ctrl Shift 2. Assume let me put 1, Ctrl Shift 2. So it's a time format. Apply date format. So now have date here. I want to apply proper format. Ctrl Shift 3 to apply date format. Apply currency. In case if I want to apply currency, let me choose this. Ctrl Shift 4. So now you see the currency get added. $59. Apply percentage. Now assume I have 0.1, 0.15, 0.3. So in case if I want to apply percentage, select Ctrl Shift 5. It will convert it into percentage. Last one, to apply border. So in case if you want to apply border, select, press Ctrl Shift 7. So here you can see border is applied. Any cell if you want to apply border, Ctrl Shift 7. So I can do it here, Ctrl Shift 7. So these are the direct shortcuts which we have in Excel. We'll see in another video with the indirect shortcut. Thank you. Bye bye.